In 1993, a crew from New York by the name of the Wu-Tang Clan would make one of the biggest impacts hip-hop has ever seen. Wu-Tang would bring so many different elements, styles, and most importantly, their ability to sprinkle in wisdom, knowledge of self, and supreme mathematics into their music. This impact would start a rise and a monumental shift in the culture. This would also spawn what is called a Wu-Tang affiliate. These were individuals and groups with enough talent to hold the Wu-Tang flag on their own right. Wu-Tang affiliate groups would start to rise in other states besides New York City. You would get the Wu Syndicate out of Virginia, the Black Knights repping Cali, and some members from the Killarmy from Ohio. This is the story of one of hip-hop's greatest groups ever assembled. This is the story of Killarmy. Two of the key components to Killarmy is Ninth Prince, which is RZA's younger brother, and Killarmy's producer and backbone of the group, which is the fourth disciple. Each member of the Killarmy would be connected at different moments of time, similar to piecing together a puzzle.
My relationship with RZA started early. I met him as a teenager. So, this was this is pretty much before the Wu-Tang was pretty much, formulated.
Was he Prince Rakeem at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We wasn't a made up group like, let's pick this one, pick that one. Me and Ninth started out rapping. We was a duel. We was Cool T and Capital D as shorties rapping around the way. So we always been rapping. We was trying to emulate what, Big Dog was doing, RZA, his big bro, and what they was doing over there. We was like, I used to be in the crib with ODB, Jizza, because that's RZA's family. So I was around Wu-Tang, pre-Wu-Tang, when it was really just Jizza, ODB, and RZA. Like, I was around since a shorty. A lot of
I kind of sealed the deal for me. It was like, yeah, this is where I need. It's just that, my big bro and Ray, they connection or whatever, they was always together. That was, they thick as thieves or whatever. That was their team right there. So me being around Ray is like, that captivated me too. I got up with Killarmy. It's funny because I ended up that day going back to that day when my brother pulled up to the crib and shit. That day he snatched me right up. As soon as he heard the rhyme, he snatched me up, brought me over there to the crib. That's when the studio in 36 Chambers was on 4 Michelle Court. We ran over there and I kind of had a little cipher / battle with the Killarmy cats at that time. I think it was Ninth Prince, Don Pacino, Isla, a couple other dudes over there at the time. But, I went bar for bar with everybody. So there wasn't no bars left to go, and I was still ready to go. And, for that moment, it was like, bro, like, you think about fucking with us or whatever. At that time, I'm like, nah, I got my team or whatever, we could do something, a little ego and all that shit, and, I ain't jumping shit, but in the end of the day, nah, this is family. Ultimately, this family, this bloodline right here, so, like maybe not even a full year, after that, come around like fall time, the bros pulled up to my crib in a big-ass van. Everybody piled in it. RZA hopped out, rang the doorbell like, yo, what's up? My little bro putting the group together and all that shit, the Killarmy and all that. They was already recording and all that, but they like, yo, kind of need you to, jump in the mix with this for me. It'd be a good thing. It'd be a good look. I had to make the decision right there. So
okay.
I packed me a duffel bag. Whatever.
That was out, huh?
And I was out on my way to Ohio. Shit like that.
Killarmy would start to form around the mid-90s. Ninth Prince, Lord, Don Pacino, and Killa Sim are from New York. Now, with RZA having family in Ohio, the Ohio connection would come through Fourth Disciple, and the additional members, Kinetic 9, aka Beretta 9, and Shogun the Assassin, were also from Ohio. Once Killarmy was finally assembled, they would start to record songs, and they were the first artists signed to RZA's label, Wu-Tang Records. Some of their earlier songs, like Swingin' Swords and Seems It Never Fails, really impressed current Wu-Tang members, they would start to record their debut album that was set to drop in 1997.
Get up and down, man. You know what I mean? Within them chambers right there, you got the Killarmy. You know what I mean? We holding down our stomping grounds or whatever, man. Straight up and down. We dealing with the militant chamber. You know what I mean? That right there's a militant way of life, man.
We explaining the truth. Whether it's negative or positive, man, it's not always good to experience other shit. You know what I'm saying? Here's the experience right here. Saying you don't gotta go on experience, because we done been through all that already. It's like experience it right here, man.
Sam, it's like Killer Sensei. We speak all languages of life. You see what I'm saying? Straight up and down, man. Hey, yo, I don't know how many righteous brothers is out here, whatever, man. But yo, man, if there's a lot of righteous brothers out here, man, yo, man, I know y'all do this, man. Let's do it, man. Let's wake these motherfuckers up, man. Move it up, man. It's the last days in time right here. Straight up and down, man.
We was about our lessons back, you know. We was on our lessons, you know. So the energy was, we was on that knowledge of self hard, you know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I'm saying? We just wanted to do something different. We wanted to, even though we was Wu, we didn't want to, first of all, the Killarmy concept is to kill the devil within yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the concept of Killarmy. Ain't we the kill army is because, you know, we soldiers in a higher sense. You see what I'm saying? There's one who can conquer himself. You know what I'm saying? That's what Buddha said. One who can conquer himself is the noblest victor. You know what I'm saying? So that's the concept. That's really the concept of Killarmy. That's why, you know, we always say arm yourself mentally to destroy negativity. You know what I'm saying?
Killarmy would drop their debut album, Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, in 1997. This album was heavy, and it dealt with life from a soldier's perspective, but not from a regular war, but the war from within, and the quiet war that brothers and sisters face on this plane of existence on a daily basis. The album would be split up into 4 different sections, highlighting these wars, dealing with the nuclear, chemical, mental, and physical wars we face daily.
It up, but we can break it.
You can't call Killarmy commercial, bro. We just universal.
We ain't no radio niggas. Radios don't like us. They're against Killarmy.
Well, they gonna hear us, though. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hear us.
All this funny music that's being held on the radio and all that shit, and then when you finally get a chance to hear some real shit, you wouldn't even know the real shit, but you so used to hearing the fake shit.
We got all fans.
Like I said, they go off our music because that's us. You know what I'm saying? When we on stage, we doing our shit, they going off for us, our energy. You know what I'm saying? We do.
Killarmy, another group that came out on Wu-Tang Records.
Right.
So, you know, they didn't make a gold album, but they definitely sold about 300,000-400,000 copies. Very profitable. It was Ninth Prince, Chilla Sin,
Right.
Don Pacino, and Shogun the Assassin. Yeah, they were signed to my label. They was.
The debut was a super classic album. It really showed the significance of powerful speech and how with no radio assistance and major industry assistance, you can still move units. The group would land a huge budget for their second album and would go to work right away. Dirty Weaponry, another classic, would drop 1 year later in 1998. The crew sounded noticeably more polished lyrically, and the album would have several strong features from a Wu-Tang affiliate by the name of Holocaust, or better known as War Cloud. Killarmy would then go on tour after dropping their first 2 albums. This would also give them time to enjoy their success and get ready to record their third album that would drop a couple years later.
Killarmy.
third album dropping the stores. We'll drop the bomb on y'all niggas once again.
Man, I want niggas to understand one thing out of all this shit we doing is real. I ain't got no millions. I ain't got millions, nigga. But trust me. I'm out there to get it.
All I want is my motherfucking respect, man.
Fear, Love, and War would drop in 2001, another classic from the Killarmy crew. Each album has its own chamber, its own lines of communications, its own style, but it's all Killarmy. You can see the growth and the development of each artist as each album continues to drop. A new era, but another classic. Killarmy would drop one of the best and most slept on albums of 2020. Even though there's a huge gap in between albums from 2001 to 2020, Killarmy seems to be always on time with the message and a way to approach what's going on in today's world. This album sounded like it could have dropped in the 90s with production by Ninth Prince. This sounded like classic Wu era material.
Analog niggas, we be digital. Wu-Tang, Killarmy, we indispensable. We never fall. We stand tall like skyscrapers. And just to
make niggas fold on the scene. Our pussies turn green like fake gold. They don't want it. Shit's real like slugs to your stomach. Nigga running for shots, make your heart rate plummet on the ground. Face down, clown, to make a sound, cause I'm bound. The side of your crown, my culture pound, punk high. Footnotes, we seen battles since the light boats. Conquer great white hopes. First platoon, there's no joke. Third eye, 3 times gold, till we don't need no fucking scope. I rely on nothing while others put their trust and hope. Let's load up and go for broke. Real soldiers always cope. My whole reason of cause is abide by God's laws. Arm yourself, kid. Leg, arm in your hand. We break all fours plus your jaw. Leave you bled, nigga snitched up. Called your bluff. Had you bitched up.